Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Melty Blood. So we completed the first of a couple different story modes last time, so we're going to go start, and one thing I've been told is there is a good fast forward button. Apparently it's the shield button. Oh boy, this is good. So, we have gone through and done what can essentially be claimed as like the base ending. The next one that we have to do is going to be losing to Ciel in the second fight. The first fight we still got to win, but the second fight, that's when we have a chance to actually lose it and see where things go. So we meet up with, and this is a good reminder this way, right? So we meet up with Sion, and then, oh, we're going to have to go through her Mind Palace scene again, aren't we? I really hope not. Look at that list, which apparently I've been told is different for, oh, my eyes are freaking out again. I've been told that list is different for the remake, which is interesting, because that means a few things. Also, if I want to get more information on primate murder, I've been told to read the Garden of Avalon novel there, the light novel, which just finally got done in English, which is good, because it's one that I do want to read, so we'll be reading that together sometime in the future. Okay, so now we get to meet up at the shrine. Okay, and in the future I may cut ahead depending on what we do, but for now, it's fine. I love that you can just skip that. Okay, get going with some action just right away. Whoop, okay. That's what we want, baby. I gotta remember to dash too. Like that. Okay, that's not good. Whoop, 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 whoop. That was a bit strange. So yeah, in case you don't know, why can't I do a quarter circle backdash there? These are Nanaya's moves, because Shiki gets his moveset in the revisions. It's a bit strange for sure. I mean, it is worth mentioning, like, this still feels melty. It just feels, I don't know, a little delayed, a little bit slower, especially the get-ups. Okay. That's gonna miss. Yep. Big whiffs. That's fine. That move is so cool. When it hits, it's so good. Alright, so we did this. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through her brain scene. But it's fine. So we say see tomorrow to her. And that brings us up to B. Now, apparently the ones with shadows, those are alternate scenes, because there are actual differences. It's not just a case of, oh, when you get to the E there in the middle, it's the same regardless of which way you go. No, apparently they are completely different, which is, well, I'd say this is a pretty in-depth story mode. I never really experienced playing BlazBlue's story modes, but from what I hear, it's very similar, although the criteria for winning is a lot more difficult. Oh boy. Oh, okay, it's at least a little faster. That's okay. Okay, it's still fast. Okay. We don't have to worry about this being the same speed as before. And honestly, I do like this type of story mode. I much prefer this to the new Guilty Gears where it's just story. I prefer there to be some fights in there. I mean, it's just a small thing. Sure, you get less cinematic stuff, but I say do a fight and then do the cinematic stuff. And I'm also very happy that I've waited to do Type Lumina's story mode, because that got updated to actually have graphics. It's not just visual novel style now. Now they actually use the sprites to move around, and that's going to be pretty fun. So we'll get to that after Remake 1, which I am gonna have to look up how to actually get running. I have friends who got it running because I own the PlayStation version, but I think you need to emulate the Switch version to effectively do it. And if that's the case, it is what it is, you know? So we'll just have to find out how to do that when the time comes. I think it's just use Citra. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So, all right, so now this is where we go to the park. This is where we meet up with Senpai, and we need to lose to Senpai. I don't think it matters who we play as. I don't think so. So let's just go with Shiki here. And we'll have Shiki lose. Okay. Beat me up. I'm just gonna hold forward. That's not bad. That's not a bad air combo. There's something about Ciel's stance which is hilarious. I don't know, it just feels to me very... I don't know. PS2... Can you attack me? Thank you. Wow, we had invincibility there. Oh, is there... Wait, is there teching? Let me try that again. You have to beat me up, but I want to try that. Is there actual tech rolling and I just didn't notice? Let's see here. Come on. Come on. Okay, give me a hard knockdown. Thank you. Okay, so that didn't work there. I think it's if you... Nope. Thought it was like backdash when you get hit or something. Okay, so there... I did it there. Let's see here. Okay, there is teching. You just gotta dash either forward or back right when you hit the ground. Seems like backdash when you hit the ground. Okay. Which is good, because being down in this game takes forever. Alright, so we got beat up by Ciel. It is funny that these two characters both put on their glasses, like when they win. I gotta turn off my eyes. My eyes are freaking the frick out. I hate it. There we go, that should be better. Ah, you certainly gave me a good fight, but this is the end of the line. Sion Elknem, you are under arrest by the order of the church. Any further resistance will be dangerous to your health. No, please wait, Senpai. Sion is just... Whoa, that was a loud bing. Is that Facebook? Did I get a Facebook message from my mommy while I'm recording? If so, that's heckin' embarrassing. Oh, I did. Give me a sec. And of course I missed the call. It's tough to organize, you know, family calls when you're overseas, but that's fine. There might be a cut later if you hear my phone ring. Anyways, no, please, Senpai. Siona's just trying to find a cure for vampirism. I don't know everything that's going on, but it would be wrong to take her away forcefully. You are the one who is wrong. The charge against Sion Elknem is no small matter. Sion, you don't want to get innocent civilians mixed up in this. Return to Atlas quietly. I cannot do that. Disappearing quietly is your style, Agent. Foolishness. You mean to continue your useless resistance? Yes. If you come near me again, I can't guarantee Shiki's safety. Huh? What? What? What do you mean by that? Just what I said. Ciel, if you do not leave at once, I will burn up Shiki's brain. Oh, that's not good. The artificial nervous system implanted in Shiki, my ether light, is connected to me through my bracelet. I can destroy his brain at any time if you do not agree to leave me alone. Well, that's an ultimatum that will work on half the women in this city. Ether light. I've heard of that before. I thought it sounded familiar, but the name Elknem is related to that man. That man? Oh man, we really are playing Guilty Gear. Typical of Atlas. I'll accept this temporarily. You should not speak of knowledge gained from Roa. Oh. I am different from that man you speak of. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. This ether light is connected to Shiki's brain. Before you could stop me, his brain would be fried. Sion, you... I see. So you enlisted him for purposes of using him as a hostage all along. Of course. He's my bargaining chip with the forces in this town. If you are willing to go that far, then it cannot be helped. Sorry, Tono-kun. Please try and make the best of a bad situation. Well, this is interesting because this completely changes the dynamic. Senpai? You agreed to cooperate with Sion, so you brought this on yourself. Well, it is probably good policy to stay in the good graces of the one who could fry your brain, Tono-kun. I mean, yeah, that's true. But Senpai, you really said it now. I thought it'd be easy if this was simple, though. Unfortunately, I cannot believe all of that, Sion. Certainly, you would turn him into a vegetable if I tried anything. No matter what I did, I could not stop you. However, it would not be anything that could not be healed. After I brought you down, I could simply heal him. But your control over him is different. I cannot win as long as Tono-kun is restrained. In the worst case, I could not even escape. It's not impossible for us to start over here. Certainly I have received an order to arrest Sion, but it is just one of many orders. My priority mission is to deal with the dead apostle that is hiding somewhere in this town. I can deal with your case after that mission is over. The dead apostle hiding in this town? Senpai, are you looking into the rumored vampire after all? The church has decided to investigate, and the job of eliminating it has fallen to me. This mission takes precedent over her arrest. However, do not think there will be a second time. I will not let you off next time. Okay? By then, please cut your ties to her. Really, Tono-kun, even though you already have so many loose ends, you voluntarily stick your neck out for even more. She's literally saying you have so many women that are indebted to you or you're mixed up with. Senpai seems to have let us go. A wise move. If she tried to force the issue, the cost in terms of time and effort would be greatly damaging to efficiency. What is it, Shiki? You seem like you wish to say something. Sion, was what you said really true? You're connected to my head? It is not exactly that. The ether light, the artificial nervous system, is simply linked with your nervous system. It will not cause any problems with your brain. That's not what I meant. Why did you do that? I did it so I could locate you when I needed, and to get information from you. And what about your threat? Could you really burn out my brain? Yes, it would take some work, but the chances of success are very high. That pisses me off. This isn't exactly what you would call a cooperative relationship. You are right. I understand how you feel, but that is why I decided not to tell you. You deliberately hid this. Yes, I thought you might refuse to cooperate if you knew, and I didn't want to lose a valuable partner. I decided it was best to conceal it. I see. You just certainly know everything about what I would do. Of course, but it is a last resort. If I did use it, there would be no going back. I understand if you want to part ways here. You are free to return if you wish. Shiki, if you have something to say, just say it. She looks mad. Or sad, rather, but he looks mad. Sion, you knew I would be angry, but that's because you knew it was something wrong. Not at all. It is the best course of action, so I do not think it is wrong. My man's no thoughts head empty right now because he has to be. Oh man. It's not that she's good at lying, she simply cannot tell them. That's okay. Let's just drop it. Let's just forget about what happened earlier. Well, it was a pretty good plan after all. Huh? I'm saying you were right. It might really have been the best course of action after all. With your bluff, you were able to drive Senpai away. Wrong. It was not a threat. I was not lying earlier. I really was... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's really close. Stupid, at times like this, you should just go with it. You should just say yes like you normally do, Sion. Yes. If you say so, Shiki. Yo, Shiki is such a smooth operator, holy crap. Like, Giga Chad. Holy crap. Alright, well, then that's how we'll look at it. But I have a few things to ask you, so I don't want you leaving out the details. She's like, oh my god, he touched me there. I can taste the sausage she was eating earlier. Like, I didn't eat sausage. That's just what the touch of another human kind of feels like. Alright, Senpai said you were a wanted criminal. What's that about? Aren't you just researching a cure for vampirism? As you say, I am just researching a cure for vampirism, but That went against the doctrine of Atlas. The Magi Association I belong to makes no exceptions for breaking its precepts. In my research, I had to do just that. That is why they are after me. Breaking its precepts? Sion, did you kill someone in your experiments? She's gonna be like, no, that's fine. They don't care about that. Of course not. The Atlas Academy only has one precept. They're totally fine with you killing people. In fact, they kind of encourage it. The results of one's research are not to be shared with anyone other than the researcher. But I could not complete my research with just Atlas's resources alone. I needed the help of other associations. I traveled to them and traded my research for theirs. To Atlas. That is an unforgivable sin. I knew they were chasing me, but it's surprising that they even went so far as to reach an agreement with the church. Then again, I've been out of touch for half a year. What you're saying is, your school doesn't permit you to study abroad? Yes, you could put it that way. By doing so, I've been branded a traitor. A traitor? Isn't that a little much? Senpai was pretty serious. I couldn't imagine why. But your explanation about breaking the rules makes sense. Still, why do you have to go so far if you knew what kind of trouble you'd get into? There was no other way. If I stayed in Atlas, I couldn't finish my research on vampires. Staying would have been a mistake. I must find a cure for vampirism by any means necessary. Well, then I guess it can't be helped. Sion's not really the type to back down. Alright, well let's get started finding Arcwood then. Well, Sion, you said you need Arcwood's help to complete your research, right? So we have to hurry up and talk to her. I promised you that I'd see this through to the end. You mean, maybe I cannot say it directly, that you are still planning on helping me? Yeah, but I used you as a shield, and if I decide it is the best course of action, there's no way you can stop me from doing it again. Even knowing that, it's alright. It'd be tough for me to find the rumored vampire without you, Sion. Yes, I understand, Shiki. Well, our partnership is renewed. Oh, that's right. Partners usually shake hands to mark the occasion, but we skipped out that part. Here, a handshake. Maybe we should do that, Sion. Open, close. Sion, you're just opening and closing your hand. Maybe think my hand is dirty or something? When I talked, I didn't eat sausages, but don't worry, I wasn't touching another type of sausage. Open, close, open, close. Oh, she has no idea. Shiki. What is it? Did I do something wrong? There's no need for you to touch me excessively. I may be on the run from Atlas, but I am still the successor of the House of Eltnam. In the future, please bear that in mind. Oh, is she one of the types that's touching me is basically like getting married? That's not happening. Just realizing I don't actually know what I have to do for the rest of this route, so let's actually look up. Is it just for this route? The rest is now winning, okay. Right? Can I double check that? Win, 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 okay. Oh, yeah, got it. The operation will commence at once. In the daytime I can gather information on my own, but at night, we are better off patrolling the town together. I will not be able to do anything if I find the true ancestor alone, and it would be dangerous for you if you encountered the rumored vampire alone. Slow down there, Sion. I need to rest a little from that fight. So I wonder if choosing the character... the walkthrough doesn't list changing the character is doing anything, so I don't think that'd be a problem. Still no results. I return to my bed. Where's that? 3 hours since Shiki and I patrolled the town, but we didn't get any results and we promised to meet up again before we left. Shiki's mission during the day is to find and speak to the true ancestor. In his stead, I have to go around town and gather information. Alright, we are now on to E. Markiplier's favorite letter. Cry out, you flies! Again, Alice's insanity. What does that mean? Who's Alice? Well, except for that character that I just got art of. For another video series later. A dream. I'm working with Shiki to find the vampire. The same goals, different goals. Shiki's circle, my circle. The centers are far from each other, but there are places where they overlap. Our vague mixed promise. That I am watching. He said we were partners. Partner. Cohort. Someone the same age as I. Someone whose goals are similar to my own. Does that make us friends? The two of us are hunting the vampire together. Shiki is working with me. I also wish to help him. Until now, I never dreamed of these kinds of things. That's why this is a dream. All of this is transient. the product of my sleeping imagination. When I wake, Shiki and I will go back to being strangers. I wait for that time. That is my goal, my final destination. But if the dream continues until then, maybe it would be something good. The name Eltnam, something of a scar on the face of Atlas. Okay, I think... Okay, so I can't hold the skip button, so this... Okay, this is good. The fact that I can't hold skip right now. No one said that, but that's how I was viewed. Yeah, all loathing of voting's criminal. A family known for their devotion to alchemy. Yeah, so we've... I think we've read all this. 3 generations ago, the House of Eltnam broke the rules of Atlas. The secondary cause was that other alchemists feared our methods. Okay, wait, this might be different. I think there were many reasons. I could simply continue to be the perfect student to defend the pride of Eltnam. I didn't care how others viewed me. I took pride in my pride. I endeavored to become the best alchemist possible. I became a leader of the other students. I treated others fairly. I took on additional responsibilities. I excelled in all the literary and military arts taught at Atlas. There's military arts. I hid my dark feelings deep inside while I played the bright honor student. The people around me could never tell. They treated me as the perfect student I wanted them to see. I caught the eye of the Academy president and achieved the ultimate honor of being named the next director. In the future of Sion Eltnam, there was no darkness. Okay, so just as a reminder, because she's Sion Eltnam Atlasia, right? But the other Sion in FGO she has a different name. Yeah, she's Ciel Eltnam Sakaris. Right. She's Sakaris in Grand Order, and she's Atlasia here. Okay. Interesting. So is the difference she doesn't become... Yeah, it just says she doesn't become the director in the Fate world. Okay. God, this multiverse stuff is so good. Oh God, I love it. I know some people hate it so much, but I love it. I revel in it. I love seeing the small changes between each entry. If I avoided trouble, and things went well for me, the stain on the House of Eltnam might well be erased within my generation. Give it a little stretch. Despite that, I strayed from my path. Even though there were no problems, they couldn't resist me, only ignore me. This is new. As a successor of Eltnam, there was no doubting my abilities. My future was not a problem. No reason at all. None that I could see. But still I was trapped by my own doubts. With most questions I could calculate some kind of solution, but I couldn't solve the problem for myself. Moment by moment, the subtle gap between myself and the others was increasing. Unnoticed, my burden had grown heavier. My disguise as the perfect student peeled away. Dang. That sucks, yo. You still get good grades, though, so, don't complain. Okay, yeah, your bed is literally just a alleyway. Hot. I woke to sunshine hot enough to burn my skin, all past noon. My body still needs sleep, and I haven't been even fully recovered yet. Not good. My mission during the day is to collect data. I have to keep my promise, for the sake of my partner who just nodded like it was nothing after I did all that to him. This heat certainly is harsh. I touched my palm absently. It is regretful, but I cannot reproduce the sensation of Shiki's hand. Oh, girl, you are down bad. All the same, the feeling from last night is not faded. Shiki's hand was so big compared to mine. I knew men and women's bodies were different, but I didn't realize just how different. Oh. This is such Nasu of the era writing. Because right around this time he's also writing Fate. Or I don't know, it's either just came out or just coming out. I don't know the timeline officially. But it's literally so much of the dialogue in Fate is, man, there's so many differences between the, biological and emotional differences between men and women. It's like, buddy, okay. I'm happy that apparently that very, very, gets washed away later. And having a conversation with someone my own age for the first time like it was nothing. Ever since I came to this country, it's been nothing but the unexpected. Japan will do that. A promise, huh? I no longer need to gather information on Tatari, but since Shiki said he needed some, I have to gather some. I pull my heavy body up and get back to work. I only need to do one thing. Go into town and research the rumors of the people. It would be nice if this ends up helping Shiki. Well, I know he'll be grateful no matter what the outcome is. Shiki is an amazingly friendly person. His reactions are so fresh they make me want to see him happy. Like a little puppy. I feel nauseous. Everything turns red and I may collapse if this keeps up. Not good. I now have to gather information. In my current state, I can't even use thought partitioning. And there we go. That's what we saw earlier, but I must complete my mission. No signs of life on the road. I walk toward the town with the sun's rays beating down around me. My body is in pain, but not my mind. As much as I can, I have to gather information from this ghost town. I still don't know what's up with the heat. Is that going to be an actual thing? Is there something going on with the heat of the town? It is 10 minutes before our promised meeting time. Like yesterday, Sion arrives punctually. Good evening, Shiki. Hey, I knew you'd be on time, Sion. Yes, we did agree on a meeting time after all, so I would not be late. No fast forward, okay? Sion doesn't look so good. She didn't look too good yesterday, but her energy seems to be fading day by day. Sion, are you okay? If you hear any sort of rumbling noises, that's actually my stomach. I haven't ate yet. So don't worry, I'm fine. I need to actually go shopping after this. Gotta head down to the Hypermart, which is a massive underground supermarket here. Gotta go buy non-perishable goods. Sion, are you okay? You look like you're overdoing it. There is no need to worry. Management of one's own body is a basic skill for alchemists. More importantly, have you found anything out about the true ancestor, Shiki? About that, I couldn't... Okay, so yeah, this is the same as before. True ancestor will not appear before you let these rumors about it until these rumors about a vampire cease. Perhaps it is better this way. What are you going to do, Shiki? I tried to contact her. If she went back to her room at least once, she should be in the park. The park. That is where she has been witnessed the most, right? Witnessed by who? The people of this town. I tried gathering information on the rumored vampire today, but what was on their minds was actually a true ancestor. I mean, to be fair, when you see a white woman around town in Japan, it's like that's the rumor that goes everywhere. They say the one responsible for the vampire murders last year was a woman with golden hair. Okay. They say that the serial killer actually is a vampire. They say the one who's been attacking people recently lurks in the park. My stomach's going nuts. What is that? If Arkwood is the source of these rumors, they can't be believed, right? Of course. They are just rumors after all. But if rumors converge, they become real. What? Why would she be doing this? I gotta wonder. The true ancestor seems to be walking around town aimlessly. That is why the rumors about her are increasing. There are also rumors about a girl with red hair searching for her prey. Girl with red hair? That is just what was said. At any rate, the rumors indicate that the true ancestor is a serial killer. Please act accordingly, Shiki. Got it. Well, anyway, let's go to the park for now. We could probably meet up with Arkwood. That is true. It might be better to have at least... What? It might be better to have a painful experience at least once. What? Did you say something? Yes, but I was merely thinking out loud. Let's go to the park, Shiki. Are we not going to address what she just said? That was a bit sussy-wussy. God, this Disgaea music. It's that note that's over and over, right? You can hear it. The moment we reach the park, I feel something wrong. The smell of blood is overpowering. We run into the depths of the park, fighting our way through the thick night air to find... What? Under the pale moon. Oh, so this is again. It's going pretty similar, but there'll be differences. Under the pale moon, above the countless corpses, above the ground dyed with blood, Arkwood stands before us. Despite being a failure, this could almost pass as a real thing. Glancing at the moon overhead, Arkwood laughs amusedly. There's something strange in the air. Without a doubt that is Arkwood, but there's something slightly different, something not quite right with her. At last you're here, Shiki. You call someone you don't meet on time, not to mention when you finally arrive, you're with some other woman. Now I'm starting to get ticked off. She giggles, the pressure in the air around us, the abnormality builds in the air around us, the abnormality almost overwhelming. I start to lose my self-control just like a kid does when she's drunk. Yeah. Because you're late, I want to have a little... Okay, so wait, this is different. Because I want to have a little fun, so I trapped 5 or 6 people here and played around with them. But you don't need to worry, I didn't drink their blood. I won't do anything that makes me lose control like drinking blood. You. What, you're upset? Then I'm sorry, but did I hold back? I did hold back, you know. But humans are so frail, and they just died after I petted them. This is different. Rather than being enjoyable, it stressed me out even more. No, Shiki, that is not the true ancestor. Oh, it's you of all people, Sion. You two know each other? No, we just met. But this is the second time we ran into each other, right, Sion Eltnemetlasia? Shiki, this is the vampire that has been stalking the town. Looking at her in this situation, there is no other explanation. What? No, that's wrong. That has to be wrong, because Arkwood would never... This is not Arkwood Brunstad. Is that not right, Arkwood Brunstad? Yeah, I'm not actually Arkwood. I'm just un-Arkwood, Shiki. What? Is this confusing to you? Would it be easier to say if I was a fake Arkwood? A fake? Well, I can understand that, but a fake is not exactly correct, because it really is Arkwood Brunstad. In the first place, Tatari cannot be described in terms of real and fake. It is the manifestation of the rumors about a sinister vampire. But after 3 years, it's still the same old thing. But I don't mind that about you. After all, you were probably antagonized by what happened. But I'm happy you're chasing after me, though. Yes, it really was a good idea to let you live. If your intent is self-destruction, then you are correct. I came to stop you, Tatari. I may not be able to make you disappear totally, but I can at least stand in your way. No, never mind. Dummy, you think you can maintain your sanity with me as you did before? Then I'll make it easier on you. It really would have been okay to make you my next, but you do not compare to the body of this true ancestor. You really do have the worst timing. Shiki. What are you doing, Shiki? Are you getting in my way? Hey now. That's not it, you idiot. I'm not getting in your way. For saying something like that while looking like Arkwood, I'll just dismantle you. Oh. For a human, you're pretty bloodthirsty. I wonder if I should lie to keep boasting this much. Fine, I'll play with you. Since it's you, Shiki, it should be a lot of fun. Alright, we got a real battle against Tatari Arkwood, who's not Red Arc in this case. Which is a bit... Because I guess again, it's based on the rumor of the regular Arkwood, so... This is a good stage. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to do air shenanigans. Oh, nice. Good. So he doesn't have an EX version of that. His heavy is just a regular sort of heavy version. Okay. Nice. Oh, I can't convert off that into something else. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, I wanted to do his super, but I missed the input. Because it's Power Geyser input. Whoa. That sounds like when my video is glitching out, but it's not. That's how it sounded in-game. Did we do it? Oh man, for you to beat me, not fully formed as I am. What a start. What a false start. Shiki, you really are unbelievable. But it's all pointless, Shiki. Killing me is meaningless. And you know, you really shouldn't show off your toy like that so early. I can kill a nobody like you in a flash if you let me in on your secret. You don't have to say it, I'm well aware of that already. Oh really? That's good. I'll see you two later. I'll kill you right away next time. Gone. No, more importantly, Sion. Sion, are you okay? Don't touch me. But I said don't touch me. There's no need to worry as that thing is gone now. If you say so, aren't you hurt? That is nothing you need to think about. You should put your priority on the vampire, correct? Maybe you're right. Then I have a question. Who was that Arkwood just now? You used both the term fake, but it really was Arkwood. It used Arkwood's face and killed 5 people. Huh? No bodies, right? It really was nothing more than scattered trash. but from far away it could look like dead bodies. But I know there were dead bodies, and there was even the smell of blood. A hallucination. Were you not influenced by the rumor that a killer is in the park? That was a true ancestor from before. No, the dead apostle Tatari, to be more precise. That Arkwood was Tatari? Yes, the dead apostle who can make rumors into reality, the vampire clad in the shape of rumors. There are strange rumors spreading through this town, false information that feels real is passed between people. The moment a rumor becomes widespread, Tatari appears. No, you can say it occurs. Tatari cannot exist indefinitely. It's like a mirage rising from people's fermented uneasiness. Sorry, but I'm a bit at sea right now. A little in the ocean? I do not know what you mean, but let's disregard that. Simply put, the dead apostle Tatari does not have a form of its own, only taking form when rumors become so real that no one doubts them. Like Ted Cruz being the Zodiac killer. People of this town began to believe that the killer is a woman with blonde hair. And since you knew Arkwood Brunstad, you denied that rumor, yet feared it was true. The convergence of rumors and what you knew, as they mixed, Tatari became Arkwood Brunstad. The Tatari before you was a fake true ancestor, yet was the true ancestor at the same time. At least for you, it was reality. Were you not thinking how bad it would be if the true ancestor drank your blood like a vampire? You were not thinking that the vampire in this town was a fake true ancestor. Tatari thus became what you feared, the true ancestor who became just like a vampire. What do you mean? That just because I was anxious that appeared? The meaning of Tatari is a curse. People destroy themselves with a blind belief of the curse they themselves created. Tatari is a dead apostle who continues existing by becoming the uneasiness of others. As Tatari is the embodiment of their uneasiness, they cannot resist and can only have their blood sucked. It appears Tatari is not yet fully formed. Your anxiety was not sufficient enough for it to be a widespread rumor. I kind of understand now. So you mean Tatari has the same powers as whatever people imagine it to have? Then what happens if people think something about something other than Arkwood? He would of course become that instead. Tatari does not have a true form of its own, so it will take that form before it appears. In the past, Tatari once became a divine beast as large as a mountain. Well, that's interesting. Off the top of my head, I don't know what that could be. But that is only because many people feared the darkness back then. In the current age, Tatari will not become anything that strong. Oh my god, wait, hold up. Could Tatari become like one of the Titans? Could Tatari become like the White Titan? Shut the front door, that'd be wild. However, if Tatari is able to become the true ancestor, then it will certainly reach that level. Really? Well, certainly unrestrained Arkwood would be invincible. What would happen then? Simple. If Tatari occurs fully, it will destroy everything around it. No matter what exact shape Tatari takes, it will be the realization of people's fears. Those that fear something cannot resist it. Man, I understand that, but why was Tatari able to just use my uneasiness? If people simply do not have to be uneasy, then all I have to do is not think that Arkwood is the vampire, right? No, that would only affect you internally. Tatari's goal is to become the worst possible thing to be imagined in the area, so it is very likely that it will use you. That's what I'm saying. Why me? You are the one who are most connected with the true ancestor. Because you stand in the true ancestor's favor, this town is highly regarded. True ancestor's favor? Isn't that a strange way of putting it? Perhaps I did try to choose the right words. Guys, anyway, think about what you want, but why does that make me highly regarded by Tatari? Because you know the true ancestor very well. What's more, you really do know a lot about vampires. Even if you cannot take advantage of your uneasiness about the true ancestor, you still have uneasiness about vampires. Uneasiness about vampires? Like Nero still being alive, or maybe a fight between Ciel Senpai and Akiha, or... Yes, those possibilities are also high. Curses work more on the principle of changing things which exist rather than creating something out of nothing. Please think of Tatari as a sort of dead apostle who uses curses as familiars. In this situation, wouldn't it simply be easier for Tatari to take possession of the true ancestor and start rampaging rather than truly becoming a rampaging true ancestor? Furthermore, the strength of your uneasiness is much stronger than anyone else's. As you have seen vampires many times before, a regular person's imagination pales in comparison. Then, even if we defeated Tatari, it could just reappear as Ciel Senpai or Akiha? That possibility exists. The worst case would be Tatari becoming the true ancestor, but the rumors are still growing. There is still time for Tatari to become a dead apostle. or to appear as a dead apostle. The Tatari from before simply was an experiment using the rumors here. So if you think not of the true ancestor but of a vampire who was once human, Tatari might shift to that. That's pretty inconvenient. In other words, it falls on me to decide. Because Tatari used your imagination, but what decides is really this town. There are many people afraid of what is happening. I see. You really know a lot about this. It's almost as if you specialized in this. Yes, because it's the second time I've seen Tatari. Oh, I see. So that's why you know so— wait. Second time? Sion, you fought that? Yes, 3 years ago. The time and place of Tatari's occurrence was random. There was an attempt to conceal it. I answered the church's request to suppress Tatari and fought against it. The church's request? But if Tatari is here, then that means it failed? Yes. Both the attempts to suppress it and even our attempts to defend against it. The church did not understand what Tatari was. Even though I warned them it was not something that could be destroyed, they only carried their normal conceptual weapons. Just like you did just now, they defeated Tatari many times, but it was meaningless. Tatari is like a natural phenomenon. No matter how many times it is defeated, it can occur once certain conditions are met. A natural phenomenon occurring once certain conditions are met? You mean like rain or snow? Yes. Even if storm clouds are dispersed to prevent a windstorm, they would no doubt occur again. But this typhoon does not occur that often. The conditions are rather complicated. A dead apostle that will continue occurring as long as the world occurs? Well, that's just like Roa existing through others. Yes, what is it, Shiki? Nothing. So what exactly are these conditions? Generally speaking, there are 4 of them. Of course, it's the number of death. 1, there needs to be a rumor about an individual, preferably an extension of something human. Okay, let's just go with Ted Cruz Zodiac Killer. This is not necessarily a minimum rule, it is what Tatari desires. Tatari was originally human, so it cannot move without human intelligence. 2, the extent of the legend must be somewhat socially isolated. Okay, no, never mind, it's way too widespread. It is hard to spread a rumor uniformly across a large area. That is why Tatari normally occurs in isolated villages, okay. I mean, I wouldn't call this place an isolated village, but it helps have something which occurred earlier to base it on, like in this town. Okay, Ted Cruz, or rather Zodiac Killer, did kill people. 3, there must be 1 or several witnesses in the place where the rumor is spreading. I don't think people have seen him do anything, but he's always weird, so there are varied ways of being a witness, such as knowing the basis of the rumor like you, or those people in town who spread it. The rumor must have a terminal point, usually it begins with 1 person and floods forth from there. In some instances, there are those who guide the rumors intentionally to form a Tatari according to their own thoughts. Probably they are on the same wavelength as Tatari. Those people do not have any ill intentions, but wonder why things turn out the way they thought. 4, the place where the rumors begin must be determined beforehand by Tatari. And the realization of people's anxiety can only be hatched for 1 evening. That is the limit of the conception. Tatari is a reality marble. It is impossible for it to occur longer than 1 evening. Everything was explained to the Knights of the Church 3 years ago, but they did not listen. From the very beginning, they only believed one thing, and that was not to consider the explanation worth believing. The result was the death of all the villagers and the annihilation of the Knights. Rice beef. Okay, wait, I need to look up. What is her official spelling? Rice beef melty blood. I don't know how to spell it. Let's see here. How do you... Melty blood... Okay, I gotta actually figure out how to spell it out, because I have no idea. Rise beef? How do you spell her dang name? I'm just gonna literally type in rice beef. Okay, it is rice beef. Okay. It is Riesbyfe. Rise beef Stridberg. Rise beef. So it's rice beef. Like that is how you say it. It's rice beef. Like that is what it is. So it's Riesbyfe, which is like, okay, not 100% right, but not 100%, like not 100% correct. I'm surprised they went with this way to do it. But, okay. Riesbyfe. Maybe that's how you're actually supposed to say it. Riesbyfe. I'm just gonna keep saying rice. No, I'll say this is probably the phonetic pronunciation. Riesbeif. Okay. The leader let me escape, but she did not survive herself, which is interesting to see where we go forward with this. And I was not able to escape either. I was only able to survive because Tatari took pity on me. You survived because it took pity on you? Then you mean you had your blood sucked, Sion? I see. Then what happened earlier makes sense. The outer form may have been Archwid, but inside it was truly the dead apostle named Tatari. That's why you were unable to resist it. That's why you were researching a way to cure vampirism. Certainly, you have to continue your research at all costs. Even if you're treated like a traitor, you have to do it. You are correct. I was bitten by Tatari. 3 years ago, in the forest, Tatari caught me. Tatari is a dead apostle limited to only one generation, an abnormality that won't reproduce itself, yet it still let me live. Even though Tatari is completely a vampire, it is not a perfect dead apostle. Tatari drinks the blood of others, but even if it gives blood to others, it is unable to make others its complete subordinates. The poison of its blood is a vampire's weak, that's why I'm able to remain human. But this time, if it completely takes form, Tatari's influence will grow tremendously. Since Tatari never occurred in these past 3 years, I was able to remain as myself. But if a Tatari occurs, I may become a full vampire. The body of a vampire is superior to that of a human's. The only saving grace is that as an alchemist, I'll be able to fight better. But as a superior body requires more fuel. But you say this fuel is bad. You can say this fuel is bad. Vampires are unable to use regular food. For vampires, the highest concentration of energy is found in the blood of their race. Desiring blood is no more than a life function for vampires. No matter what, you cannot resist it using just reason alone. Tatari may fully be formed at any day now. Since it is this burdensome to fight Tatari before it has even occurred, I cannot say for sure how things will turn out when I face it again. If Tatari has limited intelligence, it will not be a problem, but if it has intelligence like before, it is very likely I will become a vampire. Tatari will not ignore me as my parent vampire. Humans who had their blood sucked by a dead apostle cannot go against their parent. That's why you are still alive? Tatari can only occur for one night. So Shiki, please consider what will happen when I face Tatari. Bad stuff. That's not good. We gotta make sure that we don't let it happen, I guess. You mean, kill you if you become a vampire? If you cannot do it, then it is best if we part here. And what? And? No matter what, you'll still pursue Tatari? Of course, Tatari will occur before I can find a cure to vampirism. If I wish to avoid becoming a vampire, I have to dispel Tatari before I become its subordinate. Even though you can't oppose Tatari? It is not that I cannot oppose Tatari, I simply need strong willpower when I fight. So Shiki, what will you choose? I recommend that we part here. Why? You cooperated with me to gain information, not to help me fight Tatari. And you do not know when I will become your enemy. If you wish to fight Tatari, it is safer to do so on your own. Well, that makes sense. But you don't have anything more to tell me, right? Unfortunately, I have nothing more to tell you, so it is best if we part here. I get it. Well, then we'll do that. Oh, and she's sad. She lost her one friend, the first person to stick the sausage right in her face. That's the blood alley. Why are we at the blood alley? If you call that name at night, around and alone. Well, I think the best way to do this, because looking at how long it took last time, is to do like half a route each time. So, alright guys, we'll see you next time for some more Let's Play Melty Blood, wherein we, well, learn a bit more about what we gotta do now that we've broken up the team. So let's go, stop and return. Yes, sounds good. Before we go, I do just want to check out a few moves with her, because I am really curious about making sure that I understand her actual move set here. So let's check this out. All right, so does this game doesn't this not have this game doesn't have move lists, which is wiggity whack, but okay, so let's just see here. Melty blood move list. I have it right here. Thank you, Game Facts. All right, so we want to go to, let's see here, Sion here. So we have, just gonna move my stuff here so I can see the game, and also, okay, so we got 1 hit, 180 damage, no OTG, 1 hit. Okay, so we got, again, 1 hit. So Ciel has 1 hits. 2A, 2B, 2C. But actually, how much range does that have? How much range? Dang. Okay. So the only ones I need to see is we have R, A, and R. And wait, what is R? I need to look at what this is. Okay, so R is, okay, we have both rising and falling aerial. So we got, okay, so that's rising A. Oh wow, I don't think I've seen a fighting game have rising A and then falling A. Interesting. Also, what is these noises? Okay, and we have B and C in brackets. What are those? I need to look up what those are. Moves are or those are just air versions. Okay, so brackets are just air. Okay, sounds good to me. So yeah, we got then that. So that OTGs apparently, that OTGs and that OTGs. Okay, that means off the ground. So her throw is B, can juggle in the air with withstanding strong. Whoops. Okay. Nice. Which can then be cancelled into launcher or special. So, whoops. Here we go. Come on. Go like that. Okay, cool. C throw. We also have an air throw, but I can't do that really. Okay, so command moves 6 plus B. 6 is forward. Okay, so mid attack can be changed into others. So we have 3 NB. Again, that's the launcher. I hate that move. Wait, 3. Oh wait, no, it's down forward. Okay, sorry, I was pressing 2. Okay, so that's not bad. Now that I know that, okay. It's down forward there, okay. So we got 6C into 4C. So 6 is... So... What is... Okay, so 6, 4, okay. So it's forward, back. Okay, so forward heavy, back heavy. You gotta press that really fast. It's a low attack and has chip damage when guarded. C plus 2 in the air is... Whoop, didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Wow. Okay, that's... I'm trying to figure that out. Because it's C plus 2 in the air. Because this is 2, this is C. Yeah, I don't... Knocks the opponent straight up. Strange, I can't get that one to work. So special moves. Ether Light Air is 623A. There's that. Anti-air, invincible during the first few frames, possible ODG afterwards. We got the B version, goes higher than the weak, but it recoveries longer. And then EX. Yep, sounds good. Ether Light Ground is 214A, knocks the opponent down. Air recoverable, can also hit jumping opponents while miscrouching. Okay. Wait. Am I doing that wrong? No, okay. Can be used as an OTG, snares the opponent, draws them towards, can be followed up with any attack. Not trying to do that one. Okay. Could I do that into launcher? Yes, I can. That's good. That's good. Okay, so now we got warning shots. So we got... Okay. Strength determines the distance. Okay. Sion will stop shooting after 6. And then... when the opponent is out of range. So it can hold 13 bullets. Shut the front door. What did I just do? So we got reload. There we go. Holds 13 after they fire. She will automatically go into reloading. This leaves her vulnerable, so it's best to manually reload. Okay. So 1, 2. So let's see here. So I'm trying to see how this works. Okay, so that only does 1. That's just whiffing. That's shooting there. And then heavy is... Again, the fact you can whiff is wild. Okay. So that was reload. We also have slide air. 2147. Okay, so that would be... Because then it would be 2147. So it's like... Command air throw? There we go. Oh, it's this one. So yeah, this is... And this one does work in the air, yeah. Okay. The fact it's a 7 is so strange. Okay, so now we got... Yeah, we did EX Etherlight Air. EX Etherlight Ground. Is... That one there. Yep. EX Air Slide. Oh, we need meter. That's why it's not working. Combo meter. Max. There we go. Then it would be... Oh, I hate that 7. Just do that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, shut up. Her arc drive is called Black Barrel Replica. Shut the front door. Shut up. I can't believe I was right. Okay, so it's half circle C. Shut up. Look at that damage. Tap button for more hits. Very close range. Cannot hit crouching. It's best to launch your opponent before this move. Poor recovery if guarded, but a temporary invincibility during recovery. So could I do like... Let me try this. Okay. I want to go... Okay, we do that into... Yeah, I'm trying to launch into it. Come on. Nope. Nope. Okay, I need... Nope. Come on. Press the wrong button. Okay. Dang, why do we keep launching? Okay, let me try this again. So it's... Yeah, it's half circle C there. So then... Let's just give it a bit more time. Let's launch and then wait. Okay, don't jump. Come on. So can I not cancel into that? Come on. I'm trying to like... That's what I want. That's like half HP. That's wild. That's intense. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, okay, I think I understand her moveset more. Right? Now that I've actually had a chance to play as her and see what she can do, I can't believe that's actually called the Black Barrel Replica. That makes me very hyped for what may come ahead. And also explains a lot about why MASH gets it in Grand Order. Well, with that... Thank you all for watching, everyone, and we will be moving on more with the story next time. We'll see you then for some more Let's Play Melty Blood. Ciao.